Week of testimony. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nick McGill in for Bob and Chelsea. The past 48 hours in court have been focused on how investigators' case led them to suspected killer Richard Allen. He's accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German near the Monon High Bridge in 2017. Prosecutors are confident that Allen is the killer living among the Delphi community. The defense says despite a signed confession, Allen is not their guy, and there could be potentially more than one killer. A big focus over the past few days is the so-called magic bullet found at the crime scene. But today we learned how forensic experts linked it to Richard Allen. CBS 4's Russ McQuaid is in Carroll County now. And Russ, we've learned that 8 guns were tested, but only one was a match, and it was a gun that was found at Richard Allen's home.
That's right, Nick. There's been a lot of information that has come out from a day full of testimony that has been dense with explanations, scientific explanations, and a lot of background on this case. All day long, a former Indiana State Police firearms forensic examiner has been sitting on the witness stand, both explaining and defending the steps she took to examine the bullet that was found where the bodies of Abby Williams and Libby German lay when they were discovered in February of 2017, and the steps she took to connect that bullet to Richard Allen's gun. What you're seeing is our own graphic artist's rendition of the visual bullet evidence that was shown to the jurors today. The bullet, unfired and essentially pristine, was found nose down in the dirt where the girl's body's laying. As soon as the cartridge reached her state police lab within days of the killings, former firearms examiner Melissa Oberg immediately identified 3 marks left on the base of the round after the bullet was ejected from the alleged killer's gun. When Indiana State troopers searched Richard Allen's house in October of 2022, they found a .40 caliber handgun, which Oberg said she test fired 4 times and determined that those rounds matched to a degree of, quote, sufficient agreement, unquote, the 2017 crime scene bullet, which she then found came from Allen's gun. Defense attorney Bradley Rosie argued with Oberg about the accuracy of forensic bullet examination, and specifically if those 4 fired bullets were a perfect match for the unfired cartridge, which she said came from Allen's gun. When Oberg admitted the unfired rounds she tested did not leave markings sufficient enough to match Allen's gun, she defined the marks the fired bullets left behind as, quote, an ejection mark is an ejection mark. Oberg also said over the course of her 17-year career, 111 criminal trial testimonies, and peer review by her lab mates of every one of her thousands of bullet and gun examinations, her findings have never been found in error or reversed. We also found out today that over the course of nearly 8 years of this investigation, there have been 8 guns tested by Indiana State Police Crime Lab experts. 3 of those guns were picked up in February of 2017 within days of the murders. None of them matched the bullet found at the death scene. Another 4 guns were fished out of the Wabash River in August of 2022. None of those matched the bullet discovered at the crime scene. But less than 2 months later, in October of 2022, after Indiana State Police put Richard Allen on their radar and searched his home here in Delphi, they found a gun, which was then tested, which they say was present at the murder scene earlier in 2017. Live in Delphi, Russ McQuaid, CBS 4 News.
All right, Russ, thank you. Now, opening statements began last Friday. Since then, there have been a multitude of new developments. First, we learned there is no DNA, digital or forensic evidence that links Richard Allen to the crime scene. That's despite a piece of hair found in Abby's hand when her body was discovered. Then, jurors saw new video pulled from Libby's cell phone. The 43-second clip is an extended version of the Bridge Guy video. The new clip captured Libby telling her killer, "We can't go down there." Libby's cell phone also provided new details on a potential timeline. Ping showed the girls at the bridge at 2:05 that Monday. The Bridge Guy video was taken 9 minutes later at 2:31. The phone starts to move, but stops 8 minutes later, indicating that's when the girls were killed. At 10:32, the phone reportedly powers down, but is then woken up at 4:34 a.m. It was originally believed that Libby's phone died, but testimony this week suggests that actually wasn't true. And just yesterday, we found out the only things found during a search of Richard Allen's home in 2022 were the bullets and the gun in question. However, Allen reportedly told police after the search it, quote, doesn't matter, it's over. We'll continue to be your source for everything that's happening inside the courtroom until the final gavel. For now, you can visit CBS4Indy.com for a look at all of our extensive coverage on the case over the years.